The Stars and Stripes were flying high and proud over the Sunshine State as Day 5 at the Miami Open served up scintillating home action for fans at Crandon Park. Boasting a staggering 26 Grand Slam singles titles between them, Venus and Serena Williams' heroics on court have well and truly captured the heart of their great nation. After Serena's second-round match with Monica Niculescu was cancelled on Friday due to rain, the sisters were both in action on Saturday at the Tennis Centre, and their adoring fans weren't left disappointed. Making her first appearance in Miami this year, world number 1 Serena's recovered from a knee injury that forced her to withdraw at the semi-final stage in Indian Wells. Her opponent, Monica Niculescu, had pushed the American to a 7-5, 7-5 win at that tournament a couple of weeks ago, but the world number 1 seemed to have the bit between her teeth from the off this time around. This stunning exchange in the fourth set the tone for an enticing encounter. Williams' durability clearly not affected by that injury. She took the first, 6-3. Niculescu's unique style caused some problems throughout the match for the 33-year-old. The Romanian's signature forehand slice and aggressive presence at the net, meaning this tie transformed into a test of patience at times. Williams was clearly relieved to move 3-1 ahead after another grueling rally. Never fearing a comeback, the home player continued to steamroller her way through the second, breaking no less than 3 times as Niculescu's resolve waned. A fine opening victory for a player who thrives in Florida. Her chances of an unprecedented 8th Miami Open trophy remain intact.
Yeah, I'm happy to get through that match. Never easy playing her, so I'm just happy to be able to get through in less than 2 hours.
Australian Sam Stosur lay in wait for Venus meanwhile. Herself a 3-time winner here, the 34-year-old is playing her first tournament since an impressive run to the last 4 in Doha at the end of February. And she was in control of the opener from the very beginning. A break in the first game displaying the Americans' winning intentions for all in the grandstand to see. Stosur's not made it past the quarterfinals at this tournament, and if she wanted to stand any chance of making it to the last 8 this time around, she'd have to stop a clearly on-song Williams. The American taking the set, 6-4. Seemingly on course for a routine victory, she raced out into what looked like an unassailable lead in the second. Another break of serve seeing her go 4-1 up, as Stosur continued to miss fire. The world number 26's resolve strengthened as the set wore on, and she eventually levelled the scores to take it to a tie-break. But the comeback proved a false dawn, as the faults of her earlier performance came back to haunt the Australian. Williams booking her place in round 4, Stosur still with just 1 career victory against the American in 8 attempts.
I think I just started to feel better, and it was almost a good thing to play more points in more games. I feel really confident about the rest of the tournament now, so there's some positives came out of a longer second set.
2012 winner Agnieszka Radwanska faced Irina Camelia Begu, who's already rubber-stamped her best ever finish in Miami, having made it this far. Having fallen to defeat at this stage in Indian Wells, Radwanska cut a determined figure in the opening set. 35th in the world, Begu giving up vital breaks of serve at just the wrong times. She had no answer for the Pole's athleticism and varying shot selection, Radwanska taking the first, 6-2. Begu hit back in the second to force a decider, the Romanian's performance improving dramatically as Radwanska struggled to keep up before conceding the set 6-4. But it was the Pole who finally pulled through. She'll face Carla Suarez Navarro in round 4. History seemed to be repeating itself as 4th seed Caroline Wozniacki faced Kaia Kanepi. The Estonian dispatched another seed, Varvara Lepchenko, on Thursday and looked to be on her way to a similar shock win in their 3rd round matchup as she overpowered the former world number 1 to take the opener 6-4. Having suffered an unexpected defeat at the hands of Belinda Bencic in the 3rd round of Indian Wells, Wozniacki seemed determined not to suffer a repeat of that early exit. The world number 5 storming her way through the second, winning 4 straight games en route to a 6-1 victory to ensure the match went the distance. A nervy decider saw the pair exchange 6 breaks of serve before the Dane sealed her 4th round spot after just over 2 hours on court. She'll face Venus Williams for a place in the last 8. The rain a day previous meant Saturday saw a mix of second and third round matches. World number 7 Eugenie Bouchard fell to a shock second round exit at the hands of Tatiana Maria, while Angelique Kerber came out on top in her clash with a battling Heather Watson. In round 3, Andrea Petkovic eased through against Kristina Mladenovic, while Ekaterina Makarova and Karolina Pliskova also booked their 4th round spots with straight set wins. Sunday's action sees one of the WTA's in-form players take to the court as Simona Halep faces Camila Giorgi. 2-time Miami Open champion Victoria Azarenka comes up against Flavia Pennetta. 5th seed Anna Ivanovic faces a tough task against Sabine Lisicki. And 15-year-old home sensation Cici Bellis lines up against a player 18 years her senior, 19-time Grand Slam winner Serena Williams.